here. It is afternoon. I don't even know what's going on right now. I just wanted to go live. I'm so tired, even though I woke up and even though I had coffee. There's been something going on with me, and I started to realize what it is. So, long story short, I have Gilbert syndrome. It's a syndrome, which is a little different than a disease, but syndromes are still syndromes. It's still something that I have. It's called Gilbert syndrome, and it has to do with my liver and like the way you process stuff, whatever. I don't know. But long story short, my liver's not supposed to be going through as much stress as I put it through, and the only way to actually help yourself is by educating yourself. And I've been taking a long time educating myself. Like, I found out that I have this Gilbert syndrome probably 5 years ago, I think, and I haven't been being too careful with it. I did notice and have noticed, like, whenever I drink, sometimes it would usually be if I would drink like 2 days in a row or something, then I would get yellow eyes, and that would be very bad. It wouldn't be like completely yellow, but it'd be like the insides and outsides of my eyes. What is up, Carlos? What is up, Jalen? Can you say hi to me, please, and thank you? Yes. Hello, Jalen. Hello, Carlos. I just wanted to talk today about my Gilbert syndrome. Hello, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe real quick if you can. I have to stop drinking. I have a disease, a syndrome. It's called Gilbert syndrome, and it makes my liver like process stuff slower, harder, weaker. It sucks. So the more I try to abuse my liver, the more I mess myself up in the process. And that is a no-no. That is very bad. And to be honest, I found out all this stuff because I was talking to ChatGPT. I was like saying, I've been doing this, I've done that, blah, 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 and then I feel like this, I feel like that. I used to not feel like this, I used to not do that. I used to feel like this, and I did that, blah, blah, blah. And it's just putting everything together. And long story short, like, I have been drinking almost every weekend now, and whenever I drink too much. Used to, I would just have, like, a couple of beers, like, let's say 4 max to get really tipsy, but nowadays I would get like 6, 7 beers and maybe even have a shot, and that's not very good. So altogether, I want to stop drinking altogether, and that's actually not very hard for me. Like, I don't have to drink at all, but let's say I would invite somebody and say, hey, let's go grab a drink, let's go get some drinks, let's go get a drink. It's like a very good socializing method, but at the same time, it's not. Like, you remember more whenever you don't drink, you do more when you don't drink, you act a little better when you don't drink, you just act more dumb and, like, you're a little more comfortable, but you're more stupid when you drink. I totally rather just smoke a little bit before I go and hang out with anybody, do something, but at the end of the day, you should just be 100% sober. And speaking of the liver stuff, the Gilbert syndrome, like, yes, I am a stoner, whatever. And I don't know, I haven't really looked into if taking edibles is more affected or if there's any impact with the Gilbert syndrome. I haven't looked it up, but I know that taking edibles processes through your liver. So at that point, smoking is literally better for me, which wouldn't make sense, but it does make sense. The reason why I'm even doing this is because I've been complaining to my friends and family that for the last week, almost 2 weeks now, I have been tired as hell. Like, I've been waking up feeling tired. I've been barely sleeping good. I've been waking up tired. I wake up and I have these eye bags. Some days I want to take a nap in the middle of this day for like no reason. And it, well, what really connected the dot was one day I looked in the mirror and I did this and I saw yellow actually. Like, I don't know if I have any now. I do a little bit actually, and that's not good, guys. That's not good. But I need to drink so much more water. I used to drink like a thing like this and fill it up 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a day. Now I just have a glass and I fill it up a couple times a day. A couple times not enough though. And I just be drinking too much when I go out to drink on the weekends. So hey yo, good morning, good morning. I should get the American flag in the back. And master a puppet's blanket. I'm gonna change my hat too. I usually have this LA hat on. But we're gonna switch it up. America Bass Pro hat. But yeah, no, when I go out on the weekends and stuff, I smoke. I didn't mean to say smoke. I drink too much, and I always go home drunk. I always go to sleep super late. I always wake up the next day like with a hangover, waking up way too late, regretting some stuff. Of course, I have a fun time with my friends or whoever I'm with, but like the hangover is bad, and then the next day I'm still recovering too, and the next day I'm still recovering. But it's literally gotten to the point where my eyes are just like messed up, and I feel tired every day after I wake up. Do I have cargo shorts? I don't have cargo shorts. I have regular shorts on though. Some like basketball shorts. Someone in my live stream the other day said I have an insane broken cup. Like, yeah, it's literally been stripped of everything. This handle's broken, but it's the biggest mug in the house, and everything in America's bigger, or Texas. Shit. Everything's bigger in Texas. Fun fact, by the way, I'm in Europe right now. Pretty sure that you are in America, but I'm in Europe. If that fact is interesting, like, subscribe, please. Put your hat backwards. Why? You like it better when I have it backwards? You like the hat better backwards? Miami, Florida, yo, that's amazing. Joseph Gonzalez. If you'd like to subscribe, you would be one of my like 700 subscribers. And if you subscribe before 1,000, and I can confirm that later on, you're gonna be one of the OGs. Like the first 1,000 subscribers are OGs. Thank you very much, bro. Now, you already heard about the Gilbert syndrome, the drinking stuff. I need to quit drinking. Yes, that. Well, I've been smoking forever. My name's Bart Cart. Like, my name's Bart, but my nickname, my YouTube name is Bart Cart because I used to live off the carts. I used to be a cart. I was the cart. I was with the cart. And that was like 3 years ago. But nowadays, I'm better. And the craziest thing is we have a whole lore. I have so much footage, unreleased footage, Snapchat, long form videos, personal like documentary segments that have not been released. And I started smoking when I was like 17, but 18, when I was 18, and was like bro. And literally though, when I was however old, 18 and 19, that's when I smoked carts the most. Like, literally, I could go through a cart in 2 to 3 days, and that was normal. I was buying them by the ounce, pretty much. Crazy stuff. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. If you haven't subbed, please do. I will love you, and you'll be an OG. Anyway, this is my second coffee of the day. It is 1:30 p.m. where I am in Europe. Hello, Brian, by the way. Um, and it's my second coffee, but I'm still like kind of tired, and that's because I'm going through some shit and I'm figuring it out. Bart Cart has to get healthier. Yes, Bart Cart can still be Bart Cart, but Bart Cart should not drink alcohol. So I'm not gonna drink alcohol anymore. Um, of course, I don't mean like 000. There will be a chance where I go out with a friend I haven't seen in a while, and I will want to drink, let's say, 1 to 2 drinks with them. That is pretty acceptable. But then I can't drink the next weekend. Like, we're gonna set rules, and then as I get into it more, I'm gonna set even bigger rules and milestones until I figure out like, okay, yeah, I don't need to drink at all. I don't want to drink at all. I'm not there yet, and I don't want to say that I can be there yet. If I really wanted to, I could, yes. But I swear, there's gonna be a situation where one of my friends would like to go to a club or like to go to a bar, and when I'm in those environments, excuse me, I would like to have at least one, maybe 2 drinks. Sure, like, smoking is cool too, that would help, but in the place I'm at, I'd be one of the only people doing that, and it would catch attention, it would be caught off guard, some people might not fuck with it, so I'd rather just be like everybody else in that scenario in Eastern Europe. You feel me? But, okay, next segment. Gilbert syndrome, gotta stop drinking alcohol. I already smoke on the yaya, the Zaza. I've always, not always, when I was 18, okay, when I was younger, I would try my friends' vapes, the nicotine vapes, you know, we've all done that, we've all been there, or some of us haven't, I'm proud of you, actually, but I have, and I thought I never would be. I was one of those kids in school, I even was talking to my friend the other day, and I was one of those kids in school that, you could, offer me a vape, you could show me a vape, and I would look at it, and I wouldn't care. I'd be like, you go, you do your thing. I'm not interested. Don't want it. And then let's say later when I was 16, 17, I had a friend or some friends who would, and then I would buy them off of my friends. I would come here in my bed and I would smoke it. And literally one of the first times from a disposable 900 puff vape, I had to go throw up. That's how sensitive I am to nicotine. But still, that's the start of my nicotine story. And then I had that vape and I finished it. And I remember when I became 18, I did start to buy the actual disposables from the store. Like $10 for 900 puffs over here where I am. Some of them were shit, but some of them were good. My favorite one was a disposable. It was like €7, literally, so like $8. It was about this big. They looked like a highlighter, a thin highlighter. The top of it was clear. They were all neon colors, and the top of it had juice, like you could see the juice level. Didn't need to be recharged either, so it's pretty cool. Those ones I did like, but still, like, vaping's bad for you. I've noticed sometimes when I run, or if I even play basketball, after I had been vaping, even if it was a week ago, I notice and I can feel it. It's the same with smoking, let's say, a bong, you know, like, if you smoke a bong, if you smoke joints, if you go run or if you go play basketball, you're going to start coughing stuff up like crazy. And that's good, like, if you can keep running and stuff, you know, don't choke on yourself, but if you can keep doing that, cough everything up, because it's really going to detox you. And that's what I want to do someday. Like, I'm not quitting Mary Jane anytime soon. I will quit alcohol, or at least ease down by 90%. And nicotine, I've just been floating with it for quite a while. And I've dropped it sometimes. I've even dropped it for a month, picked it back up, dropped it again. It sucks. Addiction's in my blood. But I'm gonna quit nicotine too. We're gonna quit alcohol someday. We're gonna quit nicotine someday. We are going to already start cutting down on them big time. for my mental and physical health. Literally, it's like 50-50 for physical and mental health, because it is doing both. We will still be puffing on the Zaza. I still make Zaza content, hemp content, whatever it may be, wherever you want. But no drinking segments, no bar segments. We can go to the club and make some segments, but like, I'm not gonna drink. I won't share that, show that. I'm not gonna do it. I got to start looking out for my health. Same with the nicotine. I already smoke something. Why should I smoke something else that's even worse for my lungs? I should not and would not and will not. But like I said, we're not quitting instantly. So here I am. Fuck you like a hurricane. But no wait. So I wanted to say, like, here's this vape, this vape right here. I got this vape a week ago, let's say. I'm pretty sure I got it a week ago. And it's only a quarter of the way down, so 75% still. I hit it on the lowest setting. It has 3 settings. I hit it on the lowest setting. So that's my progress. Let's say in the past, I can do, yes, that's a USA flag right behind me. Hello. Hello, Jennifer. Best tattoo. But anyway, I don't puff it on the biggest setting. First of all, I'm sensitive to nicotine. Second of all, I'm trying to cut down so I can quit. Like, bro, low-key, I used to smoke 0% nicotine vapes because I liked the flavor. And yeah, it's so much easier to quit after that. My ADHD is crazy. I like have a conversation with myself in my mind while I'm talking to you guys too. My ADHD just said like, well, yeah, I can get the 0% nicotine and then cut down from this one, which is a very good idea. I don't even know where to get them here anymore, but I need to. Yeah, bro needs to stop vaping. I was just talking about that. Like, this is my first hit of the day from the vape. Some people like hit it like crazy, and I used to hit my cart more than a nicotine fiend. I think that's crazy. But anyway, you guys know coffee and nicotine like kind of mixes good. Anyway, third puff and last puff, gonna put it up. Freaking piece of poop for no reason. It just gives you a little buzz, a little flavor, and then I swear I used to buy them for the flavors though, because they were banana cake, vanilla ice cream. But I've been learning how horrible and unhealthy that stuff is for you. Like, literally, I don't need that stuff. But yet here I am, huh? Don't worry though, I'm sure someday we're going to do a live stream where I take a hit and break it afterwards. And then I can't get another one. Because you guys are going to be watching me on my videos and my live streams, and my friends are going to hold me accountable. Yeah, bro. Drink water or milk? Well, this is water and milk because it's coffee made with water and then milk in it. That's the last of my coffee. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I wanted to do this as like a afternoon segment thing. But besides that, I have some work to do. I need to edit a video that's going to be uploaded soon. I got some TikTok stuff. I need to set up my Twitch and some ChatGPT stuff. Order a Big Mac? Bro, speaking of Big Macs, speaking of McDonald's, if you watch my last stream, I said you guys are going to hold me accountable, or I said hold me accountable. I've been ordering McDonald's still, but I swear I'm not going to now. I will delete the app where I order the food from. today, right now. When I get off the stream, I'm gonna delete the app where I keep ordering the food from, and I won't anymore because I've ordered McDonald's for like 5 or 6 days in a row. Almost like $75 of McDonald's or something like that. Don't even know, but anyway, I promise I'm gonna quit that. We're cutting back on so many things. For a minute, I was cut back on coffee. That's because my energy was great. Then my energy dipped. I got back on coffee. I got back more on nicotine after I tried to already quit. That's bad. And alcohol, I would drink every other weekend with my friends. But it was kind of okay. Here in Europe, though, it's not okay because they drink a lot more and they drink a lot stronger. So I gotta get better. Please, you are subscribed. Well, thank you for subscribing, bro. Anybody else that's here that hasn't liked or subscribed, it really, really helps. And I'm on the road to LA. I'm a very weird person. Born in Kansas, raised in Oklahoma, moved to Europe at 13 years old, and, well, you can find out the rest on my YouTube channel and on more live streams with me. But I gotta go. Thank you guys for joining. See you.